But around this time of year, I call it at the clinics, we call it like benefits season. I don't think many Canadians do this. The clinic will call the patient, they'll walk them through their insurance, like what do you have, how much the amount is, etc. So that's the idea of an insurance check.
JCOM is like a client retention management software, which is really awesome because it's like passive income, as I call it. It's always sending out emails depending on what your campaign is. It's automatic. Like we're not actually actively doing this for us.
We've found the clients, the 10% that have used it, have actually seen some fairly significant results with people booking and basically just filling up the clinic calendars.
You have a strategy for maximizing your patients' extended health benefits. So one in every 5 people essentially said yes. 50% of people who answered the survey said no. Okay, so that's what we wanted to cover today. What are some of the tactics, strategies that you can implement in your clinic with your teams and your patients so people use their benefit? You have a person that calls patients for an insurance check. So this really is like coming from the American model, right? Like in network, out of network, the clinic will call the patient at home. They'll walk them through their insurance, like what do you have, how much the amount is, etc. I don't think many Canadians people do this. Okay, so the idea is, and I'll share my story. Right, I went for my low back physiotherapy, and I had some sessions, but nobody called me to say, hey, let's walk through your insurance. I have chiro benefits, I have massage benefits. If someone would have called me and helped me walk through there and asked me, hey, do you want to include other disciplines, other parts of your benefit in this current plan of care, I would have said yes. Because generally they'll just go unused. Okay, so that's the idea of an insurance check. Did your clinic send out health benefits reminder through JCOM? So I'll throw this one to you, Terry. Were you surprised by the number of people using JCOM in Juvonno?
A little bit, yeah. We've found the clients, the 10% that have used it, have actually seen some fairly significant results with people booking and basically just filling up the clinic calendars. I think this is a matter of our team here and myself doing a better job getting educating our clients on how to use it and how it works and how to get it set up. So that's something we're going to touch on at the end here, but we're going to put in place some what we're calling office hours, basically time where our clients can jump on a call with us and we can go through functions like this one-on-one to help them with it. So
yeah, very powerful tool. Like your emails are one of your best resources, the phone numbers you have, the emails you have, the current patients you have to do marketing. So JCOM helps you take advantage of all the emails you have. This was very difficult to find. What percentage of people let their unused benefits expire? I almost feel like there's a conspiracy theory online not to share this data. How many?
Totally.
I thought, I was like, this should be obvious. Like there should be so many stats about this. I had so much trouble finding it, but I'm glad you guys found this one. Okay, 82% of available chiropractic coverage was not used. 20% of Canadians with employee benefits are not aware what's available to them. This speaks to the insurance checks. 26% Canadians don't know how to access their available benefits. That speaks to the insurance check. So ways to get more patients into your clinic, the ones in blue, the JCOM, email campaign, the patient portal, putting maybe a little, editing your invoices to talk about benefits. There's a QR code that you can create in Juvonno where people can go to a landing page that explains some of their benefits. This is all features and functions available to you in Juvonno. Okay. Is there one here that, I know you highlighted JCOM, Terry, but maybe speak to the patient portal, what you can do on there?
Sure. Well, there's a couple of things. Besides putting in a message on the portal itself so people can see it when they log in, just a friendly reminder there. But we can also display, what's been used on the patient's insurance to date in the portal as well. So they can, instantly see on their home tab what if they used, and that should help them trigger what they've got remaining as well.
Yeah.
Sanjeev, you should ask a question and see how many people actually use things like JCOM, because JCOM is like a client retention management software, which is really awesome because basically it's like passive income, as I call it. It's always sending out emails depending on what your campaign is. So if a person we discharge in February, hypothetically, because they're fixed, they still will get, they're putting out a discharge campaign, which has an insurance component. So it'll send them emails to, hey, by the way, Sanjeev, just let you know, I hope you're feeling good, but you still have $300 worth of coverage. If there's anything else wrong, come on in and see us. So it's automatic. Like, we're not actually actively doing this for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. So many great uses of like leveraging your emails through JCOM, because there's different campaigns you can do there. One can be the way you described, Matt. I can send a custom campaign about using your benefits. I can send something about an event we're running. Did I miss anything about JCOM, Terry?
The only other thing I would mention is, we're seeing more and more people, younger demographics, that type of thing, looking for text messages, and it can be done, via text as well. So, it's just keeping that constant communication going with your clients and building that relationship like Matt was referring to. And this is just one way that we can try to automate it and reduce the overhead on the staff to have to do it manually.
What's one takeaway you had from today?
I think the biggest takeaway for me, and even in preparing for this first webinar, was just that I need to do a better job educating people on, what's available, how they can use these tools, and basically how to, help them drive more appointments and a better patient experience.
Actually, Sanjeev, here's an idea. Sorry. I find a lot of people are not using the options that Juvonno has. Juvonno, like, I've been using Juvonno since 2010. Okay. So I'm obviously heavily biased, but it has a lot of options that people don't use, and it has a lot of options that other billing softwares don't have. So you should really look into that.